So obviously disappointing to lose, but all in all, how did you feel like the match went?
I thought for us, first half was disappointing. I thought we didn't. We set out to try and play football, and it didn't really happen for us first half. We were really disappointed with the goal we gave away. I think the lad's going nowhere really out of the box, and I think Greeny knows himself. I don't even think he's meant to foul him, but he's just got a little bit too close, and there's a tangle of legs. I think it's definitely a penalty. And it just sort of knocked us a little bit, and we sort of struggled to get back into it really first half. We had a few sort of good moments going forward. Leon put a couple of good balls in from the left, but never really got going. And then I think the second half, we made a change. We changed slightly the formation, and I think we played a little bit more direct. Not in the way of just launching balls forward, but I thought we got the ball forward a lot quicker than we did first half. And I thought we were a lot better second half.
Like you said, obviously it were a lot better in the second half. Is there anything in particular the gaffer told you to get on with in the second half and change things?
I think it was just he said we sort of lacked a little bit of application and a little bit of passion really at half time. It just seemed a little bit flat, a little bit slow, a little bit laboured. And I think we showed in the second half, we sort of took that sort of little kick up the backside, and I think second half we put on a decent performance going forward, and we looked a threat. I thought we created quite a few chances, we got into some good areas, we were a bit wasteful, but overall I think the second half performance was pretty decent. It's just one of those things. We got the goal back, which was a good goal, but we couldn't find a winner, and then penalties, obviously, as everyone says, it's pot luck, isn't it?
Yeah. And obviously on a personal level, it's your first full 90 back. How did it feel?
Yeah, I mean, it's always difficult. I like to think I'm a fairly fit lad naturally, but I trained once before Saturday and then had to obviously come on at half time, play 45 minutes, so I've not really been able to do too much. Steve, the physio, has put me through my paces the last week or so, but obviously not doing it every day, so it's difficult. But yeah, I felt all right. And hopefully, that'll help me now, that 90 minutes push on.
Yeah. And obviously, the game being decided on penalties, is that something that you've practiced for? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really. We've struggled in recent weeks in terms of training, to be honest. It's been difficult, but we haven't planned for penalties. But we've got some good footballers, and we've got some good strikes of the ball, and I think it showed in the penalties. I thought both teams, to be honest, the penalties, the standard was really good. And at the end of the day, you can stand there all night, someone's going to miss a penalty, aren't they? And George ain't meant to miss it. It's just one of those things.
Mikel over Saturday, sort of what's the mood in the dressing room, and how do you move on from here?
I think it's one for me, and I think the rest of the lads is, we've been on a really good run. We've drawn a game in really difficult conditions at Buxton, and then obviously, it was disappointing on Saturday. I think the goals we conceded, we all said after the game were poor. We conceded another poor goal today, but I don't think it needs to be so doom and gloom. I think we've got to avoid that sort of scenario of dropping into a sort of doom and gloom situation and feeling sorry for ourselves. I think it's a really good opportunity. Mikel over in and around us, we can claw some points back on them on the board, and a win. Results go our way. Could shoot up the table a little bit and then see where we are after it. But yeah, I think confidence is still there because the run we've had. So we know we can do that kind of run, 11 games. And one of the lads said it after the game there. We've just got to get straight back on another run.
Cool. Thank you.